right. How big could the obesity market be? Um, we do get asked this question a bit, and earlier I was, someone asked, was this going to fizzle out? I think what's interesting is that the estimates keep increasing. I think when you get to this 150 billion size, I think a lot of analysts get very worried because that would really make it one of the largest, probably the largest pharmaceutical market in the world. And inevitably, people are going to worry that those estimates are too high. One area that's a kind of a variable that's important to look at is pricing. But I think if you assume pricing is going to come down, even then, there's a lot of potential here. Just even a back of the envelope calculation, if you think there's 1 billion people in the world, and this includes adolescents, children, and about 800 million adults. And as I said, Novo Nordisk think only about 2% of them are taking obesity medication. Just for comparison, the global population of diabetics, about 15% are on some sort of medication. And so if we start to reach that 15% penetration rate and go even higher, you're talking about a lot of individuals on medication. And if you make some assumptions of price, you're starting to talk very, very large numbers. By some estimates, could be as big as $1 trillion. And at first, that's hard to believe, but actually, if you think about it, obesity is the root cause of a lot of chronic diseases. Chronic means people have to take this over a long period of time, and they're really solving about 220 different medical problems. So it's from cardiovascular disease to kidney disease to even sleep apnea, and possibly even effects in the brain. And as we prove that out with data, this market will expand, and that's what we think these numbers could come from and hit.